This poem has a traditional topic, transience. The lovers attempt to escape from transience by, so to speak, taking themselves out of it, by taking themselves out of time. They form a ring against time. The central image of the poem is that of a clock pecking away at their lives. As our bloods separate, the clock resumes. I hear the wind again as our hearts quieten. We were a ring. The clock ticked round us for that time, and the wind was deflected. The clock pecks everything to the bone. The wind enters through the broken eyes of houses and through their wide mouths, and scatters the ashes from the hearth. Sleep, do not let go my hand. Towards Christmas, some years ago, I saw this headline in a newspaper, "Boy finds Tramp dead." In those days, I had a lot to do with the lives of homeless people, and I can vouch for the details recorded here, fantastic though some of them may seem. But for your comfort, child, who found him curled with grizzled cheeks, his hands in his own ice, among the trapped dead birds and scraps of girls, his spectacles and broken teeth put by along the window with a pile of pence, remember, this man was the son of nobody, father, brother, husband, lover, friend of nobody, and so, by dying alone with rats, hurt nobody. Perhaps he joined and mended easily with death between newspaper sheets in drink, and did not wake too soon at midnight, crying to sleep again, alive and hung on cold beyond the embrace of morning, the warm-handed. He was pressed together when you found him, child, but names had left his lips of wicked men released quickly in sunlight, and of one who baked asleep inside a kiln, and many at rest with cancer in the casual ward, or knocked under fast wheels. These he conjured with to Christ as instances of mercy, being racked himself on boards beside a prolapsed hearth. His vermin died. The morning's broken glass and brightening air could not pick up his breath. Little by little, everything in him froze. Everything stopped. The blood in the heart's ways, the spittle in his mouth, his tongue, his voice. I was asked to write a poem about a garden and remembered an allotment in a ruined chapel by a scrapyard. The juxtaposition fascinated me, and in the poem I tried to develop its possibilities. A man called Teddy had a garden in the ruins of Mary Magdalene by Baxter's scrap. Grew leeks. What leeks need is plenty of shite and sunshine. Sunshine's his who gave his only begotten son to give or not, but shite is up to us who live on bread and meat and veg. And every day while Baxter fished along the motorway for write-offs, Teddy arrived with bags of it from home, which knackered him, the pit having blacked his lungs. But Baxter towed in wrecks on their hind legs with dolls and busted specs and things down backs of seats still in and pressed them into OXO cubes. And Teddy addressed his ranks of strapping lads and begged them grow bonnier and bonnier. Before the show, for fear of slashers, he made his bed up there above the pubs, coughing on the night air. Like the Good Shepherd, Teddy lay under the stars, hearing the motorway, hearing perhaps the concentrated lives of family cars in Baxter's iron hives, heard Baxter's dog howl like a coyote and sang to his leeks, "Nearer, my God, to thee." He lays his bearded beauties out. Nothing on him is so firm and white, but he can bring these for a common broth and eat his portion. Leaving town, heading for the M1, watch out for the Pitman's little garden in the ruined fold of Mary Magdalene.